Hello gamers, this is Sai, and welcome back to Which Way Games. Now, what would you do if you could enter the world of video games?
And if I run out of money, I just say Rosebud. I love being a sim.
The possibilities are endless, and with that being said, let's go on with the video. Right, now take that guy in the corner. I'm gonna smash your face in. Cartoon guy, calm down. It's just a game. What cartoons have you been watching lately? Oh, quite a few actually, Sai. And there's one right up your street. Oh yeah, what's that then? Captain N, the Games Master. Wait, doesn't the N stand for Nintendo? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm pretty certain it does. Well, you'll never know unless you watch Captain N. So sit back and listen to what I have to say. Do I have to? You may have to. Yes. Yes, you do. And for those of you at home, sit back and listen to the cartoon guy as he takes a look at Captain N, the Games Master. Why are you referring to yourself in the third person? Just you. Anyway. Throughout the 80s, Nintendo were dominating the gaming scene with some classic games of the 8-bit era. And from their popularity, the world of cartoons would come calling. Some of Nintendo's most popular franchises would eventually end up on the small screen, with the likes of Super Mario Bros., Mega Man, and even The Legend of Zelda making an appearance, but with amusing results.
Excuse me, Prince.
Oh, just get moving.
And among these cartoons was Captain N, the Games Master, which took place in the pixelated world of video games. But before Captain N graced the small screen, Dick Entertainment were already working on a cartoon based on Nintendo's Paperboy series. The premise of Buddy Boy would have had a variety of Nintendo characters crossing over into the real world, where slapstick adventures would soon follow. However, over in the video game comic known as Nintendo Power, there was already a Captain Nintendo, who was created by Randy Stoddard. And in the short-lived story that Randy wrote, Captain Nintendo had the power to bring video game characters and items over into the real world, even if it was just for a short time. It was from this that Nintendo changed the premise of Buddy Boy and merged it with the story of Captain Nintendo from the fantastic comic Nintendo Power, and thus Captain N was born. The story of Captain N begins in Video Land, where the Palace of Power is under siege by the evil forces of Mother Brain. And fearing for the kingdom, Princess Lan and the rest of the N team are almost ready to surrender, when suddenly, a flash of light fills the throne room. The mystical Power Glove reveals the legend of a young warrior from another world, who will come to be the savior of Video Land. And from this, the mystical Power Glove opens up the ultimate warp zone.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
It's while enjoying the classic Punch-Out that teenager Kevin Keane and his canine companion Duke are pulled through the TV via the ultimate warp zone and find themselves in the realm of Video Land. Now becoming part of the N team, Kevin joins forces with Kid Icarus, Simon Belmont, and the lovable Mega Man. Wait, that's not Simon Belmont, and what the hell have they done to Mega Man? Look, don't worry about it. I mean, Mega Man is blue, not green. Ah, that's much better. Now, will you behave? Good. Well, I'm still not happy with what they've done with Mega Man. Just class a cartoon as a separate entity and you'll enjoy Captain N. What the hell was that? I don't know. Captain N had a 34 episode run consisting of 3 seasons, and each episode would usually focus on an action-adventure setting, with characters from different video games making an appearance. And of course, standing in the way of the N Team and their quest for peace were the villainous minions of Mother Brain. For those of you that are wondering, Mother Brain was voiced by Levi Stubbs, who also shared his vocal talents to the Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour! Have you had sugar today, Si? With each episode that passed, more and more video game characters would make an appearance. And while the first season was deemed popular with viewers, it was with Season 2 that Captain N started to pick up steam.
Excellent!
Gamers and non-gamers would tune in each week to see if their favourite video game character would show up. And while Season 1 had its highlights, some of the standout episodes in Season 2 are still remembered many years later. One such episode is when the Eggplant Wizard and King Hippo managed to steal the Triforce, but luckily our heroes saved the day.
Nice.
From the popularity of Captain N, there was also a comic book series, which only featured Nintendo characters. And what was good about the comic is that it was free from the restraints of TV censorship, and thus was allowed to go down a darker route.
You're goddamn right.
Occasionally there would be a villain of the week, as well as recurring characters, and two in particular I can think of are Princess Zelda and the ever-faithful Link. And of course, there was also a cartoon set in the world of Zelda, which I may return to in the future. I know the Legend of Zelda cartoon quite well, but I prefer the games, especially the Ocarina of Time. I get it, Si, you love the Zelda series, but if you had to choose between Sonic and Zelda, which one would you keep? Nope, not playing that game. Oh come on, just choose one. All in all, Captain N is a testament to a simpler time of the 80s. And while Captain N may not be as popular as the likes of Transformers, Mask or even Thundercats, it's still an endearing show, especially for fans of video games. Either way, if you happen to find yourself with a spare hour or two, I suggest you watch Captain N. It's a great way of passing the time and remembering some of the classic games of the past. You know what, come to think of it, I do remember Captain N, but from the Super Mario World cartoon. There were several Mario cartoons, but I know which one you're on about. Excellent, now, shall we carry on playing? I'd love to, Si, but I gotta go. Ah, there's always next time, I suppose. Anyway, come back next time where I talk about Shigeru Miyamoto and some of the fantastic games that came from his creative mind. Thank you so much for watching and see you next game.